One of the primary uses of Eclipse Web is to actually look up reports. You could do that under the Reports tab, and you can run very detailed reports in a lot of different ways. So we're going to look at just one of those, which is the budget analysis. Now, all of the AE budgets are actually loaded into Eclipse, and so you can compare what sales they have to their actual budget. So we're going to look at the budget analysis, and then it's going to ask you several parameters in order to set. So let's look at this report, for example, by month. Then we would select the range that we want. So we want to look at an entire year. We're going to look at January 2010 for 12 months, and then include any information that you think would be important. So you want to see revenue as percent. You want to look at closed as actual dollars, and then open as projected dollars. You want to see what they're actually selling. We're always looking at net revenue. You need to include, obviously, the order line charges, which is the actual spots that they've ordered. Any miscellaneous charges may be important to add, like texting or production or any other lines that you're interested in seeing, weather channel crawls and those sort of things. Then you can sort by a sales office if you want to get all of your salespeople in one view, or if you're a salesperson, you might only have access or to view your own, so you can select your sales office. Then you would just include how you want to sort them. The next line would be, okay, so what do you want to actually see? And in this case, we're going to look at just revenue category, but I could look at customer, and I would now see an entire list of all the customers who are spending money by month for each account executive. We're going to look at revenue category, which kind of bundles all those things together and gives us a summary view. The next screen that we'll see is one where you have to select the output type for your report. A common output type is a PDF format using Acrobat, which formats that nicely. You can email that to yourself, so you can send that report to the email that you have listed up in the top. And you can schedule this report. So if I just want to see it right now, I can see this right now and hit submit, or I can schedule this particular report so that I want to see it any given day of the week, or I can have this be a daily process or weekdays only, or I can set it to go tomorrow, for example. So if I want this report to happen every day, Monday through Friday, I would select weekdays. And then I would select the time in which I want it to run. For this case, I'm just going to have it go today, right now, which is when I want it to start. You can title this report. It gives you a basic title of budget analysis report, but if you wanted to add any additional information, you could. I might add that this is for Brian. Once I hit submit, it now tells me that, okay, so you've submitted that. Now you have the option to go and create another report and have it working, or I can go to the report status to go find out how my report is doing. So you can see here that it is scheduled and it's running. And if you're impatient, you can keep hitting the refresh button and it'll tell you how we're doing. This is a pretty fast report, so this one's already done. Once I have a listing in here that says it's complete, I can actually view that report. Look at the PDF file is going to open. So now I have a budget analysis report that shows every salesperson for my market by month and each revenue stream that they're working. So they have a local revenue stream, any production that they've sold, trade revenue, and so on. I can look at those different revenue streams. And I can see their percent to budget. Now, the thing that is important is that Eclipse is not aware of any revenue types that are not associated to budget attainment, like political. So political would be included in these local numbers, and we would need to roll those out separately. But to get an idea of what your dollars in are and kind of relatively how they compare to your budget, this is a good report to look at. So that was Budget Analysis Report, a way to see your account executive's budget compared to their sales.